Hi, this is Kathleen from Bailey Academy, mom of 5, homeschooling 3 of them, ages 9, 12, and 16. Today I just wanted to share some more resources that I got in the mail. I got these all for review, so I didn't pay for them, but they're all ones that I wanted to try out just to share with you guys what you think and let you know if I would pay for them if I had the chance. So some of them are sort of like a curriculum, I guess, kind of, and some of them are resource books. So I'm going to start with My Year of Writing. And this is by Kane Miller Publishing. It's 365 creative writing activities. Be creative every day. Let's just get the papers out of the way here. So, you know, this book belongs to Spot. And then this is what it looks like. And every day there's a writing prompt. Writing prompt. So number 1 says, what do you suppose whales talk about? Fill in the speech bubbles. So the 2 whales are talking to each other. And or what is your favorite color? List as many shades of that color as you can think of. Or make up a new fruit and give it a name. It's a hot day, so you go swimming at the local pool. Then you notice that the swimmer next to you has webbed green feet. What is going on? So they're not very long. Some of them are longer, like this one here has a longer space to write. Most of them are just small little ones. And as I said, there's 365, so you could do one every day. So if you did this for school and you only did it on school days, it would actually last you more than a year. Or you could use it every single day of the full year and have one whole year's worth of writing of your child. I heard about this in a YouTube video and immediately contacted them and asked to see if I could get one for review. I'm going to use it for my rising grade 11 who likes to do this sort of thing as part of her English credit when she does a little bit of writing every single day. They also have other books in this series. They're My Year of series. So there's A Year in My Life, My Year Around the World, My Year of Discovery, My Year of Art, My Year of Nature, and My Year of Writing. And they all have writing activities and drawing activities based on the theme. I like the idea of My Year of Nature, nature-inspired writing and drawing activities, or My Year Around the World sounds like fun too. If you're teaching around the world, that might be a fun one to do. So yeah, that's by Anne Rooney and Charlotte Farmer, Kane Miller Publishing, My Year of Writing. So a fun activity, whether you homeschool or not, if you just want your kid to write more. Second one and third one that I want to show you are by the same publisher. These are from Sourcebooks Jabberwocky. I love Sourcebooks. I've reviewed for them for more than 15 years. They have a bunch of different books. But the 2 that I'm showing you are part of the Katie Clemens Let's Celebrate Your Story line. And I got Love, Mom, and Me. These are not homeschooling specific or anything like that. They're just cool books that I'm going to include in my homeschool. Sorry about the lighting there. Okay, so this is a journal. At the back it says belongs to so-and-so and so-and-so. Started on and finished on. And it's a mother and daughter keepsake journal. So the way that it mentions it's a mom's perspective and write your own rules, listen completely, tell complete stories, enjoy yourself, and go beyond these pages. And what it is questions for you and your daughter. So for example, this one here is just a blank space to write, and it says at the top, Dear Mom, what's something I do that makes you smile? And then, Dear Daughter, what's something I do that makes you smile? So we both get to write about the same thing. Or this one here says, Dear Daughter, which school subject is difficult for you? Why do you think it's so hard? How can I help make it easier? So my daughter would write the answers to that for me to see. And then, Dear Mom, what are your thoughts on what I wrote about school? Which subject did you struggle with when you were my age? How does knowing that subject help your life today? So I would write back to my daughter based on that. So I have these for my 16-year-old and well as my 17-year-old that I don't homeschool. I figured that they would enjoy it the most, but it's for ages 8 and up, so you can absolutely use it with younger kids. I don't think my 9-year-old's quite ready to do that much writing, although I'll explain in a minute that I might be wrong about that. So I got 2 of these for that reason. And then in the same series is the Time Capsule, a seriously awesome journal, property of at the bottom down here. And it says, let's celebrate your story. Every day is an adventure full of amazing stories and awesome moments. Doodle and write all the silly things, the serious things, and everything in between. Be creative, have fun, nothing needs to be perfect. All that matters is you begin. Capture the story of you. So again, it's a book where your child writes in it, but instead of you writing with your mom, what happens is after they're done the entire book, however long that may take, they are supposed to, at the very end it says, when your journal is finished, cut out this page and the next. Put your journal in an envelope and seal it shut. Tape or glue this page on the outside, then hide your journal and use the next page to draw a map. So on the outside it says, this time capsule belongs to so-and-so. It was shut on so-and-so. Do not open until such and such. And then you put that on the outside, and then there says here, this map leads to the time capsule created by so-and-so. Do not seek my treasure until such and such time. The X marks the spot where I hid my time capsule, and you draw a map to the time capsule so that you can hide it, and then you can go back and find it when it, years later when you want to see what you wrote. So anyways, these prompts inside, there's some bigger ones, like I've discovered something cool, has double page spread. But there's also smaller ones, like 3 things around here I'm grateful for, I'm chuckling about, I'm currently working on and enjoying, I'm using technology too, or I want to learn how to. Here's a picture of me savoring summer. And there's some prompts about summer. In the future, I predict that I won't have to spend any more time on this. I'll have more time for this. I'll be really great at this. My family will still have to remind me to do such and such. I'll go to bed at and I'll wake up at. I'll eat a lot of, but I won't eat anymore. One of the best presents I ever received. Right now, my bedroom looks like a tornado hit it. A tornado needs to hit it. A cleaning commercial, a historic site, a gold mine, a science experiment, or a toy store. You check which one and then draw a picture. So it's really cute. And what I was saying earlier about my 9-year-old, I didn't get her the Love Mom and Me because I figured that you would be one that you'd want to really be neatly printing with. But I got her and my son, my youngest son, one of these, and my daughter has already written in half of it in one day. The day that it came, she wrote in half of it. And she asked me how to spell words, and she wrote neatly so that she could actually read it when she opens it up again. So if you have a struggling writer, and I mean a struggling writer, like writes messy and hates writing, I recommend these series of books because my daughter has just taken off with it. Now my son is a reluctant writer too, and he will not really per se care to do this, but I think he might enjoy seeing what he wrote when he's older. So I think he'll like it in the long run. He just doesn't like pretty much anything. So those 2 are from the Katie Clemens Let's Celebrate Your Story line from Sourcebooks. So those I recommend even if you don't homeschool, although you probably aren't watching this video if you don't homeschool, but if you don't homeschool yet or you're just thinking about it, these books are awesome. All right, next I have a book from another Kane Miller book. I guess I could have done that with the first one. Whoops. This one here I specifically requested because my daughter wants to be a veterinarian. So this is the Vet Academy book. And it says, do you love animals and dream of working with them? If the answer is yes, then enroll at Vet Academy. You'll learn how to speak dog and cat, how to care for tortoises, what helps to make zoo animals happy, and much, much more. With games, quizzes, and lots of fun tasks, this information-packed book is the perfect introduction to the job of being a vet for animal-adoring kids. So grab your stethoscope and white coat and prepare for an exciting animal adventure. So what this is it has stickers, posters, and a press-out model. At the beginning here is to make a model horse with a skeleton on the other side. And at the beginning you get to be a trainee vet and fill in your vet card. And there's questions, this is a vet test, how are you feeling and how to tell when your pet is feeling, information about puppies and kittens, how dogs and cats talk, like what their tail means when it's a certain way or what their face means, this one here talks about hamsters and what they need, you know, water bottle, place to run like in a hamster wheel, toys, and then it shows a hamster with an empty cage, and you got to draw in the items and where you would put them. And daily diet, like lists 6 different diets and has 6 different animals, and you got to match up. So this one says, like, this animal's an herbivore, so it does not eat meat. A perfect diet is a mix of fresh hay and vegetables. And you got to figure out which animal that belongs to. Figuring out how old a dog is in human years. Just fun, like, activities and games that don't take very long, but are also teaching them a little bit about things. Keeping disease away, to how to wash your hands. Talking about babies, animal babies. And at the end, there's a congratulations, you're our Farm Vet graduate certificate. And also, there are stickers throughout the book. I mean, not throughout the book, throughout the end of the book for various activities, but also the circle ones I just showed you. Where did they go? The circle ones here. At the end of every activity, your child places a sticker to show that they finished. And at the back of the book is also some, these ones aren't stickers. These ones you pop out and you use them for games. So this becomes a game. This is a game board. So there's a game that you get to play. And there's the rest of the horse. Now, just like the other books, this is a part of an Academy series. There's Architect Academy, Astronaut Academy, Chef Academy, Coder Academy, Engineer Academy, I always have trouble saying this word, Entrepreneur Academy, Scientist Academy, and then, of course, the Vet Academy. And all of them have stickers, models, posters, and games, activities, cool quizzes, and fun tests, and lots of fun stuff. So if you have a child who is interested in one of those jobs, or in coding, I guess that's a job too. These are cute little books. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use it. I think we might do a vet unit study, and then we'll use it as part of that with my Rising Grade 4. The last 3 books that I want to share with you are from the Critical Thinking Company. This is their little flyer that came with it. If you're not familiar with them, they have all kinds of critical thinking and other related subjects for pre-K to 12 in reading, writing, math, science, and social studies. And they're at criticalthinking.com. And just noticed they gave me a coupon. That's nice. So this one here fits the critical thinking thing. It's Building Thinking Skills. This is a big book. And it is full color. And it is all literally critical thinking, puzzles, and activities. So this one here that I just showed you is combining shapes. If this square was cut into 3 parts, circle the figures that can be formed by joining those parts. Or which shape completes the square. Paper folding. So if you were to fold this paper, which one would it look like? Like on the line, I mean, that they show. They're not all pictures of shapes. This one's writing descriptions of objects. So it says school, and it says what's its appearance, its origin, its the kinds of school, structure, value, and purpose. How alike and how different are they? So there's 2 words, social studies words. These ones here are science words. So this one's latitude and longitude. How are they alike? How are they different? Mayor or governor. How are they alike? How are they different? We don't have governors here in Canada, but that's okay. I can just switch that one. How are these nouns alike? Using little tiny Venn diagrams. Not using Venn diagrams, using circle diagrams to show classes. Explaining analogies. And the answers are in the back of the book. So that's helpful. So we do critical thinking Thursdays. I mentioned that before in other videos. So every Thursday we do some sort of critical thinking activity. I will link below to the video where I share what we've been using for critical thinking. But next year we will also add in this. I'm not sure yet if we're going to just take a turn with the page or if I'm going to just rip them out and be like, you get this page and you get this page. So I haven't decided that yet. because I do it with all 3 of my kids that I homeschool. So that looks really cool and is way bigger than I thought. This is level 2 for grades 4 to 6, so it sounds like there's a younger level and there might even be an older level, so you can tailor it to your kid's age. And the last 2 books are part of the same set, and I have seen them all over YouTube, so you'll probably recognize them too if you watch homeschool YouTube videos. Word Roots, and I have level 1 and level 2. And level 1 and level 2 are both for grades 5 to 12 plus. So I'm going to use my Rising Grade 4 close enough, but she has something else she's going to be using for language arts this coming year. So I don't know yet if she's going to do this, or I'm going to save it and do it with her when she's older. Because I think that there's other things she needs to do first, possibly. I haven't decided yet. If you're not familiar with Word Roots, I'll flip you over and give you a general view of it. But I do want to do, if you want like an actual flip through better of the whole book, then let me know. Alright, let's see. Can I flip you around? Apparently not. So I don't have the ability to flip around my camera in this camera, apparently. So anyways, Word Roots. So this is talking about prefixes and suffixes and root words. So, for an example, like I said, if anybody wants an actual walkthrough, I'm working on getting a better way of doing this where I can actually put it on the table. That's what it looks like. Different pages look different. So it says the root word is struct, which means build. And with the prefix con or d or infra or ob or re, tells you what those mean. So for example, con means with or together. So what does construct mean? With building with something or building together. And then the suffix of ion or ure and what that means. So then you're going to spell and define the words like destruction, reconstruct, obstruction, reconstruction, infrastructure, construction, all those words. And it has a spot to put the words with the definitions. And then the next one is completing the sentence and then defining the word part. So what does ion mean again? What does struct mean again? And that's just lesson 1. And then writing sentences. So there are how many in here? Does it tell me? There are 30 lessons in book 1. And maybe the same amount, I don't know. 32 lessons in book 2. And it says, these are level 1 and level 2, I should say. There's apparently level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And then there are also flashcards, beginning and level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there are flashcards as well that you could buy separately that also work with them. So you could be like, ion means this. So that's kind of cool. But these, like I said, I don't know yet if I'm going to do them every day, probably, because I got lots of lessons to work through. So maybe every day. My son, who's the Rising Grade 7, will be doing the Word Roots. I may also do it with my Rising Grade 11 because she has some gaps from when she was in public school. So I think that she would benefit from learning this too. And then I will save it and maybe write in pencil or have them write in a notebook. I'm not sure yet. And that way I can use it again with my grade 4, Rising Grade 4 when she's a little bit older. So those are what I got from the Critical Thinking Company, Kane Miller, and Source Books. And I have other resources coming to share with you too. So I'll be sharing lots of resources with you over the coming months. And then sharing everything that we're going to use for our year eventually coming up. I have unboxings coming up. I'll be ordering from Amazon, Book Outlet, and Scholar's Choice. So you'll be able to see that. If you like any of those ideas, please make sure that you're subscribed. And if you want to give this video a thumbs up in a comment, that would make me super happy so I know that somebody's listening. And I think that's it for today. And I hope that was helpful. If you wanted to flip through actual of any of those, like I said, let me know, because I will be getting something that holds my camera so that I can put it on the table and actually flip through and you can see better. So yeah, I guess that's it. All right, so have a great day. Enjoy your I was gonna say enjoy your weekend, but I guess it depends on when you're watching this. Enjoy yourself and have a great day. Bye.